You're on. Oh, see, there he goes. He froze as soon as I turned it on. Look at him. He's frozen.
Ooh,
You're on Totally Normal Gaming, where a group of totally normal people play a game of totally normal Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna try to move my two screens closer together here. All right, move this stuff up a little bit. I don't
You
know.
brought two screens with you to your family getaway?
Um, thanks for
No
asking.
follow-ups. Yeah, no
Yeah,
follow-ups.
yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not taking any. So, um, you have missed a couple sessions, Ezra.
No, I was here
And
2 weeks ago.
you missed the one before that.
There
Um,
you go. Yeah, I've missed 2 of the last 3.
and Gellis wasn't here either, and Dirk wasn't here, and Owen wasn't here. So it was the Zerwin and Jana show, which, you know, is a lot of fun. What'd you
Who
say,
was
Gellis?
It's the best show.
strong voice? The
I
Jenna and Zerwin show.
Yeah, I watched the stream, which basically means I was there.
Jana, did you just give yourself a theme song to Itchy and Scratchy?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you
Trying to
itchy
keep
or
up, though.
scratchy?
I wish everyone's always dead.
you don't have to tell him that.
I played the fifth.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think my computer is having trouble running all this stuff at once. Let's see if I can shut some
All
stuff
the
down.
stuff at once.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh man, it's struggling. Okay, well, see if I can shut down. In the meantime, would you all like to do some recap?
Sure. So last week started with us tearing down the road, chasing a Tyrannosaurus Rex away from Qual's estate after with Qual kidnapped in the back of our carriage with us. And so first thing that happened is we got Owen back in the vehicle, which was pretty simple. He just turned back into Owen and we grabbed him. And then we were pursued. Jan and I had to do some quick thinking, and we decided that our best course of action here was to use our Stampede bottle on the pursuit that we bought, I don't know, several months ago, real time. So the plan was to have Jana climb out on the roof and release the Stampede when pursuit got close enough to essentially give us time to escape. So Jana climbed out with Owen's help. She tied a rope to the brake handle, which could have gone really, really poorly for us, but it did not. She climbed out, and there were three riders who were out in front of the rest of the pursuit. You could tell they knew what they were doing. So Jana had a little bow and arrow fight on the roof with them. Zerwin saved the day by throwing random objects out the window at
Oh
them.
yeah. Well, who did you get those random objects from?
So I was getting them from Gelidus's pockets. Well, the first one, I pulled out my half-eaten buttered red cabbage.
That
Critical
must have been a
failed.
tragedy.
Yep, critical failed. Threw it out the window. Somehow threw it backwards and hit Dirk in the face and blinded him for a turn. And then Gelidus started providing me objects from his pockets to throw at the riders. I believe one was one of the doll teeth from the nightmare. For some reason, he had one of my own javelins that he handed me. And somehow we were able to.
You forgot my favorite one.
What?
The giant metal serving spoon.
Oh, and a spoon. Yes, I also threw a metal spoon.
Good job, Gellis.
So we were able to fend off the 3 Gelatus cast Spirit Guardians while we were going. So as people got close, they were slowed and damaged, which helped. We were able to stop them, and then we opened up our I don't know what it's called, the bottle of Magical Stampede.
Stampede, yeah, bottle of Stampedes.
And
Thanks for making me buy it and then using it when I'm not even around.
we
Thanks.
actually determined that it is probably the best course of action in any situation going forward. But I don't know, 1,000 bats came out of this bottle, and essentially saved the day. And so we rode hard back to Negrarali. We got stopped at the gate. We talked our way through. We drove Qual to the Thieves Guild, who immediately took us to the castle. Nobody believed that we actually had him. So we took him to the castle and met with Numerius, who very casually was just shoving kitchen utensils into his legs while we ate breakfast.
Into his own legs?
No, into Qual's legs.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And
Also, eggs would have made sense too.
There were
yes,
actually eggs.
There were eggs. I was actually disappointed. I got 1 egg for breakfast, which seemed, not enough. And then,
Although in French, 1 egg is enough.
yes, I know.
That's good.
And then we were talking with Numerius, and how did we end up? That's about where we ended. I don't think we made any decisions, and did we get paid? I don't think we got our 10,000 gold yet.
We have not yet gotten paid, and the next part was going to be diplomacy and negotiation. So we decided maybe we shouldn't leave it up to Janet and Serwin.
Which was weird because
with who?
we handled the other piece so well.
We did great. Nobody died at all.
We have Numerius again, and now now that we've stopped the impending raid, or the raid probably is still coming. We don't know, but Jorm has been warned. Did Jorm come in at the end?
Yeah, Numerius called him in.
And I think that's where we stopped. Jorm came in, and there's going to be some discussion and maybe some torture.
We did a great job on the notes from last week, by the way.
There were notes last week?
Yeah.
I did take notes last week.
Yeah, he said you did a good job.
Oh,
yeah.
Did I forget to take any? I forgot to take any.
Yeah, you wrote session 99, 9/14/25, and then there's nothing below it.
Are you being serious? Because usually I do take notes.
I know, but yeah, we all gotta bust each other's chops when the jobs deserve busting.
Yeah, that's fair. I deserve that one.
Okay, well, that's something. I think it's our 98th streaming episode. So, not counting the ones we did before we started streaming anyway. This is a good recap. So you are currently in Numerius's throne room slash kitchen or slash dining room area. It's the same place where you encountered him previously, where he was attacked by his own guards. And now you have a Qual captive on the table, and you are watching as he started just kind of like casually stabbing him and torturing him, and doesn't seem to have any sort of like emotional response to it. Numerius looks up at you all and says, "What did you learn from Qual's estate?"
He's hired a bunch of mercenaries, and he's going to attack the city.
They also don't have snacking butter in their kitchen.
They were taking anybody who showed up as mercenaries. They offered to pay us, which says a lot.
They did pay us.
Did we actually get paid? I think they said they would pay us. I don't know if we got paid.
I think they paid us.
They paid us.
I didn't see any of that money, so we'll talk about that later.
We may have forgotten to write it.
Jenna forgot to write the money down.
We're not sure if Qual's capture will make it so that all of the mercenaries just kind of shrug and go their own ways, or if that attack might still be coming. There were a few of them that chased us out this way, but my colleagues did a great job fending them off while I took a nap. Have we had a long rest yet?
Mm. I think we marked your guys' cards off when we did use your spells. Just as an FYI.
Yeah, Gelidus should be down 1, and Ezra should be down 1. You guys both did one thing. Anyways, these mercenaries. Do you remember any of the names of the groups?
Yeah. Qual mentioned some of the names in his speech. Duncan doesn't remember them. That was 2 weeks ago.
So you'll tell them what you heard, basically.
Yeah.
Wozo?
That was the most important one.
Don't tell them about those ones. There were the bloody hands. There were a bunch of others.
He listens
Bananas.
as you recount the names and nods. And then he turns to Jorm and says, Jorm, this is your responsibility. How is it possible that the mercenaries are rebelling against you? Jorm, being a Goliath, is quite large and muscular and obviously an accomplished fighter. But you catch a glint of fear in his eyes when Numerius turns his attention towards him and asks him that question. Oh, uh, I don't know, sir. I will find out immediately. See what you do, Jorm. Go do it now and lock up the city while you're at it. Jorm nods and walks out. When Jorm leaves, he turns back to you all and says, Is Jorm a traitor?
We didn't get any indication of that from our time there. It seemed like Qual had put out he had decided to hire whatever mercenaries he could, and he was going to pay them very well.
Very well. He calls in someone that you don't recognize, and he says, he points at Otho, or not Otho, at Qual and
I hope
says,
not Odo, though.
he points at Qual and says, make it so that he's willing to speak. There is a spell that is cast, and Qual gets a very different look on his face. Numerius turns to him. Who planned this? Qual says, I did, sir. Who paid for it? Oh, I did. I did, sir. I've been saving money for a long time, and I'm quite wealthy. Who told you to do this? And there's like some sort of strange reaction happening. Everyone can roll me a perception check, or except for Ezra and Gelidus, you can roll me an Arcana check.
He's going to explode, isn't he?
9.
17.
21.
Gelidus, there is some sort of battling of spells that are happening inside Qual's mind as he's being questioned. A thin trickle of blood starts to run out of his nose, and he's kind of frozen, like he's being compelled to speak and tell the truth, but there's some sort of block in his mind, and those two things look like they're causing some damage, potentially.
Hey, guys, hold. Something's stopping him from speaking the truth. Did anybody check to see whether he was cursed or had any other type of spell on him before we started doing this?
I cast detect magic when we were in
Hey,
his
Zeb.
room, and he didn't have a magical aura on himself. He was wearing a ring that is magical, and he had some magical items which he no longer has.
Still has the ring on, though.
I'm gonna just walk up and cast Remove Curse, just in case if he's under some sort of curse.
Okay. How does remove curse work in terms of what kind of curse it affects?
So it just says, at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the
Okay.
object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed. So you can take
Okay.
a cursed object off of somebody.
Okay. You touch him?
Yep.
Should we take that ring off? Ezra takes his ring off.
Okay. You take the ring off, and his whole face goes completely slack. Otho. It was Otho. Anyone else involved? Anyone helping you inside the palace? Not inside the palace. Anyone helping you inside the city? Yes. Who? Your son. And Numerius gets his face goes completely still, and his whole body goes completely still. And then he closes his eyes, and he calmly walks over to one of the guards, and they're on the far end of the room. He walks all the way down the end of the room, and he comes back with something in his hands that you can't quite make out what it is. But then when he gets closer to Qual, you can see that what he's holding is one of those special, like egg cracker things for hard-boiled eggs that rich people sometimes have. And he walks over and he closes his eyes and then he smashes it as hard as he can down on Qual's face, over and over and over again until Qual's face turns into a bloody pulp. And then he sighs and drops it, and there's no more breath coming out of Qual. And then he picks up a napkin and starts wiping off his hands. And he looks up at you all. The revolution has begun. I suggest that you go forth and find Skip. Seems I have a minor mercenary rebellion to deal with here. I'll be sending some forces along shortly after I deal with my son.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I know what you want. He walks over behind his desk and he pulls out a small chest and puts it down and opens it, and it's full of gold pieces. He pulls out stacks of them, and he counts out 10,000 gold and slides it across the table to you all. I believe this is what the Thieves Guild had to offer, correct?
Yes.
Very well. Is there anything else that I should know?
Um, Out of game, is there anything else that he should know? I mean, we could tell him that Skip's probably not going to want to marry Agrippina. Probably shouldn't tell him that. We'll let Skip deal with that.
Yeah.
I feel like Bill is offering us a leading question here.
I mean, what else can we get from him? What does he got for us? What do we need from him? We don't need much, right?
Okay. There is one small thing. It's really outside of your purview, but I'll mention it since you asked. There is a servant of Queen Titania who was killed and is now being kept by Ophelia. We're planning on retrieving the body and bringing it back to the Fae. I don't see why Ophelia wouldn't give us the body, but if you could maybe give us something official to give her so that she does give that up.
All of the energy I have to spare for a dead failing could fit inside the egg I just cracked 1,000 times over.
Great.
Could we get
Good talk.
could we get a writ so we don't get in trouble while we move the body and we don't have to try to do it so secretly?
He reaches over and takes out a piece of paper and he dips a quill in and starts writing. I hereby do authorize the bearer of this writ to transport any Fey bodies out of my city. Shall not be impeded by any forces of law. Signed, Emeritus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, you should know that Thomas, the merman, had nothing to do with it. I think we sent you a note. I don't know if you read it, but Qual sold him that thing in the market, or essentially gave it to him in the market, because Qual knew that he was meeting with you. Thomas had nothing to do with it.
That is important. How do you know that Qual sold it to him or gave it to him?
We went. Sorry, go ahead.
Thomas identified that it was Qual who gave it to him, and that Qual walked up to him and was like, "Oh, you need this. Here, it's free. It's yours." Essentially, I think I'm remembering that right.
I can't remember. We went to his stall, Janet. Did we find anything in his office?
No, there was nothing in his stall.
All right.
Phyllis! Small mousy woman comes in with a stack of papers in her arm. Did you receive a letter from... How did you sign it?
The spicy oranges.
Oh,
Did you receive a letter from the spicy oranges regarding Thomas and Qual? Uh, 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 I don't think so, sir. No, I have no such missive.
Hmm.
wait. Then he says, Phyllis, go bring in the 3 from the desk, please. Yes, sir. He marches in. Hold on. Saying hi to chat. Hey, chat. Thanks for coming. A few minutes go by, and in march the 3 receptionists, remember, from the front desk? And when he walks in, or when they walk in, he turns to you all and says, does anyone here have a way of making them tell the truth?
The paladin might.
Owen, yeah. Owen can cast Zone of Truth.
I start reaching in my pocket to pull some butter out, and then when Owen offers up he will cast it, I wipe my hand off on my pants and pretend like I didn't just do that.
I have so many questions about that I'm not going to ask right now. Okay, Owen casts Zone of Truth. Numerius says, who has been sorting the mail lately? Oh, we take turns, sire. I see. And did anyone here recently receive a missive from, I'm sorry, what did you say it was?
It would have been from the spicy oranges.
Ow.
The spicy oranges. No, sir, I have not. And the younger man, his eyes get really big and says, yes. And then he like puts his hand over his mouth. Everyone can leave but you. What's your name again? Timothy, isn't it? Yes. What did you do with this letter from the spicy oranges? I threw it away, sir. And he tries to like cover his mouth. Um, you threw it away. He nods. Numerius stands up and he walks over to Timothy and he guides him over to a chair and sits him down and says, it's going to be okay. Just relax. And then he leans over and says, why did you throw the letter away? And Timothy says, I didn't like the looks of them, sir. They seem dangerous and rude. And Numerius nods. You're fired, Timothy. Get out. But sir, get out. Timothy stands up, and some tears leak down his cheek, and he walks out. Numerius watches him leave and turns to you all and says, you thought I was going to kill him, didn't you? I'm not a monster. I find that sentence to most frequently be uttered by people who are absolutely monsters. Go find Skip. There's a war about. Now, please.
All right, Ezra leaves. I shouldn't speak for other people. He grabs Owen by the arm and holds his hand and walks out with Owen.
Well, as well. Do you have any silverware on the table? We're in the
Wait,
kitchen, right?
Somebody grab Dirk.
There was some silverware, yeah. You weren't in the kitchen, you were in the dining room / throne room. Yeah. He actually gave you all a single hard-boiled egg when you first got there. So, yeah.
All right, 10,000 gold divided 6 ways. What if we just don't give Dirk his share and then the rest of us get 2,000?
Make the math easier.
Yeah.
I'll
I
hold,
don't even.
I can hold his share. I'll put it in my pockets.
You can hold
Yeah, but
mine
that-
too.
3. Okay, that just makes the math more complicated.
Well, just give me 2,000, and I'll give when I'll give Dirk, the rest.
I would like Geldis to hold half of mine. Ezra, you can hold a quarter.
We split everything evenly.
It's 10,000 gold. You all did it. Well done.
Oh, it doesn't divide evenly.
By 6? No,
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
no, 6 is
Maybe we
not
should go back and ask for 12,000.
equally divisible dice. You
All right.
definitely should. Okay. In the interest of speeding this up a little bit, are you all going back to Ophelia and asking to be teleported to see Skip?
Yeah, but we also need to get Elle's body from Ophelia.
Okay. Do you show her the writ?
Yeah, but I don't. We probably didn't need to, right? She didn't want the body. She was kind of doing us a favor. She
Yeah,
didn't
she
want the
like
body
looks
there.
at the writ. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" Then she's like, "Oh, can I have this? I'll give you 100 gold for it."
2,000.
2,000 gold.
Yeah,
It's for the
Yep.
math.
it's for the math.
600 gold.
Listen, now you'd
Take
have
it.
to kill me to get that rid away from me now.
What the fuck are we gonna do with it?
It's just
We
the
killing
fact
it?
that she wants it.
Are we killing any more Fey bodies?
All right. 2,000 gold is that what you want for it?
Yeah.
Okay. 2,000 gold. However, there's been a new price upgrade on using my portal. It is now 2,000 gold.
Ah, fuck you. Ah,
Thank you. She folds the writ up and puts it in her pocket. Going to see Skip, correct?
yeah. Oh, and pay the lady. Okay.
Just have Dirk can cover it.
Um, is there anything else you guys want to do here in Negralia before you go to see Skip?
No.
I don't. We have to return our carriage.
Yeah, because if not, they'll send you a bill in the mail.
So we'll bring the carriage to the carriage house and the horses to the horse house.
And
I
then
think we
pick
just
up
bring
Elle's
the.
body.
Yeah, we definitely do need to remember to get Elle's body.
But isn't the portal? L should be near the portal. The body's at Ophelia's, and so is the portal, right?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we don't forget.
Okay. Anything else?
Guys, I can't stand the way he's asking that.
No. But when we go drop the carriage off, I tell the guy that the brake handle location is in a terrible spot, and the carriage could really use cup holders.
The brake handle is next to the driver's seat.
It shouldn't be there.
What are you, a fucking carriage expert?
Listen, we just took this thing for a ride, and I'm telling you, move it.
What the fuck? I don't make the carriage, buddy. I just rent them and clean them. Speaking of which, I know you guys. He opens the
See you
carriage
later.
door and looks and
See you later. We just leave.
why does it smell like butter in here? He says as you're walking out. Okay, you can grab Elle's body and hit the portal up. You want to do it. So it's been a whole night. Now it is early, the wee hours of the morning, like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, right? Um, so do you want to teleport to Skip right now?
Yeah, we're gonna need a nap not long after that, though.
Yeah, you're all going to pick up a level of exhaustion um, when the sun rises today, which is going to be probably when you get skipped. So, to the portal you go. Um, remembering that Skip mostly leaves these portals in the morning, right? And then reforms them at night. When you come through the portal, you are uh, first of all greeted by guards who have loaded crossbows pointed at you. Um, when they see it's you, they lower their crossbows. Ah, it's the spicy oranges, one of them says. The who? You know, the lords of the city that almost got blown up because some weird ass shit. Oh, those guys, yeah. What do you guys want to see, Skip?
Please.
You could probably still catch him, but the command tent's down. He's probably on his horse.
Okay.
You
Yep.
see that everyone's mustering. The camp has been torn down, and everyone is mustering to march out. Um, you are clearly in the Fey Kingdoms. Um, it looks like a mixed wooded, fielded area. Uh, you can't really tell where you are. Um, but yeah, Skip. It's thousands of people. It's an entire army mustering. So it's a lot of noise. There's a lot of, NCOs barking orders. Um, the sun is starting to rise, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty overcast day, kind of gray and dreary. Um, the fires are extinguished, the tents are struck. Um, there's a sort of like determined energy about everything as it goes on. As you wind your way through the camp, um, people look up and notice you. And at first, you can't figure out exactly why you stand out. And then you realize it's because you're all clean, and everyone out here is not clean. Everyone here is dirty. Everyone
Uh,
here is exhausted.
Janet probably doesn't look that good right now, but
Jana,
the rest of us probably look pretty good.
did you hear what Zerwin just said about you? All right,
You're
put
gonna
up
be
with
in
that.
trouble.
In a sense of, yeah, this woman's been marching and battling for the last 4 days.
Hmm. Yeah. Um, you're not covered in mud or blood or both, and it shows. Um, however, the closer you get towards the front, the cleaner and more determined everyone looks. And it looks like Skip is sort of rotating his soldiers so that people who saw action yesterday are in the rear today. Um, and when you approach the front ranks, you see the cavalry is already started off, probably scouting, but there is a contingent of horse of, you assume, officers. There's about 50, 40 or 50, exactly, Foxy. About 40 or 50 officers on horseback, and you see Skip in the middle. He sees you pretty much the same moment you see him, and he says a few more words and salutes, and they all salute him and ride off. And he rides over towards you, um, doesn't dismount, and says, "What news from Negarali?"
Numerius will back your revolution.
He looks up at the sky for a moment. It is terrible, and yet exactly what we needed.
Eh,
It gets worse.
there was one condition.
Sorry, I thought you fulfilled the conditions.
Uh, yeah. The last one is you have to marry Agrippina.
What? No, you did not say yes to that.
I don't think that we were given an opportunity to say yes or no. I think we were told that's going to happen.
You negotiated away my marriage.
I don't think it was a negotiation. It's not the way I remember it. I think we were told this was a necessity for the support to happen.
So you didn't even try to save my life. You just forked it over.
I think we said we would bring it to you.
Sure, yeah, if you want to risk losing Nemarius' support and say no,
You gotta offer him something else. You gotta say, like, oh, he can't do that, but what about this thing?
do you want to go talk to him? You're probably better at negotiating on your behalf because you know what you will and won't do.
Okay, all right. We don't have time
He's
to
got to
deal with
put.
this right now.
He's also got to put down a rebellion before he sends anybody.
Yeah, so there's a merchant whose name was Qual. I don't know if you've heard of him, but Qual had been hired by Otho or cursed by Otho to try to lead a rebellion against Numerius. And so Qual had hired a bunch of mercenaries. Those mercenaries are probably marching on Negro Raleigh.
All right. Captain Smith, bring horses up for these fellows, please. You all
Angie,
brought horses, um, except for Dirk.
Dirk,
Uh,
you
who has
really
to
fucked
walk
up,
with the
Dirk.
rest of the soldiers. The rest of you, he has to get on horseback and to accompany him. We need to talk and ride at the same time. We have to start moving right now. Um, and sure enough, as soon as he says that, you see the Legion start to move. Um, and it's not just a Legion anymore. There seems to be, looks like he started off with a Legion, and the ranks have actually swelled. It looks like some of the maniples have been reinforced with locals, question mark. There are more non-humans in this legion than probably the Empire has ever seen.
Uh,
Um,
what are we doing with L?
Are there Skip? Are there any envoys from the Fey army here?
why? Not really. What do you need?
You may have noticed that we're carrying a body.
I did notice that, and you may notice I didn't ask any questions because I don't want to fucking know. I have enough dead bodies to deal with.
Okay. So we need to return this. We need to ensure that this body is returned home to the Fey Kingdoms.
We're in the Fey Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Was there someplace specific you needed to go?
Bill, can you refresh my mind palace? What exactly did Titania say?
Just said to bring him to her,
Okay.
or to bring
Uh,
them to her. Excuse me.
yeah. Could we speak to the envoys?
I don't have any envoys here right now. Let's talk. He rides up in front a ways, and his bodyguard sort of gives you a sort of wider berth. Um, your timing is auspicious. We're going to launch an attack, except we're not. I've been baiting this trap for a week now. Not far behind us are the main bulk of my brother's army. It's 4 legions. They outnumber us more than 3 to 1. He knows I'm here, and he's hot on our tail. We've been fighting rearguard actions with him, bloodying his nose, setting ambushes, but he points the direction that you're headed. You can't see, but we're going into a pass. Um, and it's blocked. I know that, and he knows that, but he doesn't know that I know that. He thinks he's driving us into a trap, which is exactly what I want him to think. We are the anvil, and the hammer is Celestia Krogaze. Um, I'm not sure if everyone knows who that is in this party, but definitely Ezra does. Uh,
We've I think he mentioned the name to the party like the last time we were here. So I think
Ah,
everybody except Dirk, because Dirk wasn't allowed in.
I thought we met her once.
I don't think we have.
Okay.
you met Titania and Yandala, which is pretty cool.
Wait, who was the Fey like
Queen.
warrior who died in um Brunel Hall?
That she was a queen of a Fey kingdom.
Yeah,
The
I remember you talking about, but I don't have all my notes with me right now because I'm not
But
home.
that's not related to that person.
Well,
Guys.
no, it's not. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. What was that?
The warrior came to get her.
Yep, the elf warrior came to pick her up. Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy now. I can't remember. Sorry, I don't have my stuff with me.
As a
Fill in the blank.
tarot. As a
Yeah,
tarot.
yeah.
Yep.
Azadaro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
It's an allergy medication.
Yeah. Side effects
Or like
include
a
dying.
pasta brand. That's just Zadarel's. That's too easy. Shouldn't have gone there. Bad joke. I'm sorry, everyone.
She has gathered a large force, and they are coming in behind him. Our job is to march into this pass, set up a defense, and hold, making ourselves look desperate. So, do you want to come with me and be the anvil, or do you want to go find the Fae and be the hammer?
Uh You really trust that she's going to follow through.
Krogaze?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot of trust.
It's not that much trust.
My my first impulse is to try to help you out here however we can. And my second impulse is to go make sure that she follows through on her end of the bargain and that she is actually the hammer.
The only thing worse for Celestia Krogaze than being the hammer and losing all of these soldiers in this battle is not being the hammer and having to face my brother. I don't have to trust her. I just have to understand that she has a lot of self-interest in this.
All right.
But there is another factor at play. Otho and his mages. If anything can turn this trap inside out, it's them. And they're the thing, they're the wild card. I don't know where they are. Anytime I send scouts out to look for them, either they don't find them or they don't come back. I'm blind and deaf and in the dark, and I have no idea what's going to happen. So that's my biggest problem.
All right. Do you think this attack will happen tonight?
No, we still have a day and a half.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, they will come, they'll be close enough to see where we are. They could engage as early as tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. My guess is, knowing my brother, he'll not want to give us time to dig in, so he'll attack as soon as he can. I already have fortifications dug up there, is the thing. So we don't need time. We just need to hold long enough for the Fey army to come up from behind.
Okay. Well, folks, what do we think? Big thing is I'm gonna need some rest at some point.
This decision will have consequences regardless which one you choose.
Well, then let's
There's
split
no
the party. Cover
there's
all
no
the
right or wrong
bases.
answer here. It's just yeah.
I think we should defend the pass. Be right in the forefront. It makes a better song.
What about the what? We could go Otho hunting.
I was gonna say we could go try to kill the mages.
Yeah, I might have a vested interest in finding and killing him. Did I promise to kill him? I might have done the thing I'm not supposed to do. I may have made a promise in a
to
Fey kingdom.
to
Well, but I've effectively fulfilled one.
yeah.
Yeah, but how would we even find Otho?
Fly around as an owl for a while, and he'll find you.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was
In
really
Fey
bad.
Kingdoms, Otho find you.
It was really bad. Did I told you I died, right?
Hey, do we, Ezra or Gelidus, did you grab that ring off of Qual's hand? Is it in your
No,
pocket?
Ezra
No, I
did.
didn't.
Oh, does Ezra still have it?
I don't know, Ezra. Did you pocket it?
Yeah, I've been holding it in my hand this whole time. Open faced.
Somebody put it on.
Can we rest before we do that?
No,
I mean,
the
we
first
can
thing you
do
need
it
to do
now.
is decide what you're going to do.
I think we're gonna go Otho hunting. Do you guys want to go Otho hunting?
Was that one of the options we were given?
I don't know. Is that one of the options we were given, Bill?
Are you fucking kidding me? It's been 3 minutes since we had the conversation with Skip.
He said
I
we could
don't know.
either
Was that one of
go.
the options you were given?
I don't think it was.
We should break the fourth wall, and we should poll the audience as to what we should do.
Yeah.
All
What
right,
do you
there
think,
we
chat?
go. Okay,
Chat.
Chad.
What would you rather see?
What should they do? Should they go up into the pass and be the anvil with Skip, or should they go join Celestia Krogaze and be the hammer? This reminds me of what's the sing along blog? Dr. Horrible sing along blog. Captain Hammer.
The hammer is my hammer, etc.
I prefer being the anvil. Just saying.
Foxy says, "Hunt, hunt, hunt." The Yokai Watcher says, I say, do the thing with the skip."
I don't know. Yeah. One vote for Skip, one vote
One vote
for
for the thing that
go.
we were told is not an option. Tempting. All right, I guess we're gonna be an anvil. That sounds easier than being a hammer.
Less moving.
And we're already here. We don't have to go find anybody.
Okay.
potentially luring whatever the brother's name is into the, revealing that there's a Fey army on his tail. Yeah, this is the
Pixelfish and
better choice.
Zem. I didn't hear from Pixelfish or Zem. I don't know if they tuned out. But you have 2 votes for Skip.
No, I think Foxy Proxy was trying to skip the ads.
We'll stay with Skip.
Okay. So you're going to tell Skip you're going to stay with him? Okay.
Yeah, stay with Skip. Yeah.
Yeah, Dirk loves that.
Dirk, you're actually not even with us right now, so you don't get a vote. Dirk's walking.
Yeah, I'm not even here. I'm not even here.
Okay. You ride up into the pass. The mountains here, the particular mountains that you're in aren't like crazy, huge mountains. They're lower. They're more like the Green Mountains, right? Um, but a pass is still a pass when you're trying to fit an army through. There's a, river that turns into a stream as it goes up into the mountains, and there's sort of like this sort of shallow valley between 2 of the higher elevation points, and it becomes more heavily wooded, and then it opens, and it looks like what's happened is over the years, the constant flooding and landslides and ice slides have just scraped all the trees off this part. Right now, it's perfectly safe, but you could see that in probably the spring, this would be a bad place to be as all the snow and ice slid off the sides of the mountain as it melted. Um, but also gives the benefit of making a field of battle. And normally you could see where the pass goes through between the 2 high elevation points. There's a saddle there, but it looks like deliberately or some massive giant has like strewn a bunch of boulders, huge ones in the path. You could still fit through, you know, one, one person could probably ride through here, one person could ride through here, which getting an army through there would take days, if not weeks. You also see that there has been trenches dug that are very difficult to see until you get close to them. And it looks like there are like sod, grass facades on wood that they slide over the top and slide back. Spikes are being hammered into the ground. Um, Boulders have been sort of strategically moved a little bit to cover certain areas. There is before you get to the trenches, there's some uneven ground that looks like it's been pitted and sort of tossed with stones on purpose. As the army approaches and slows down, they don't need any direction. They just start going to their different areas. Archers and crossbowmen, flatbowmen are set up just behind the trenches. In the trenches themselves, heavily armored legionaries with spears and pila are setting up javelins. And the cavalry, interestingly enough, mostly dismounts and sends the horses through the gaps with a couple of herders. There are 2 ballista that they have dragged up here, and they sort of mount them at specific points on either side to get a nice, interesting crossfire going. And then there's also some a copse of trees that where the forest begins on the other side. There's been some blinds set up, and there are hundreds of soldiers taking shelter there. And then Skip starts arranging his forces, the bulk of his forces, in the back, um, readying them and then having them move stones and stacking stones. I've there's a little stream that sort of peters off to the side. I've done my descriptions. Is there anything that you all want to do to get ready for this?
The biggest thing is I need a long rest.
Nap.
Okay, so you march up into the pass with the army, who immediately gets ready for battle, and you're like, "Cool, I'm gonna take a nap now." Does that cover it?
No, could we scale the cliff and then keep an eye out for the enemies?
Uh, Points for doing the motions of scale and keeping an eye out, but there's no cliff here. It's just, um, kind of like boulders and terrain that's too steep to traverse and too thickly wooded to make it
Okay.
practicable.
Okay.
You,
Where's Skip gonna be?
Skip has he's in the back closest to the big boulders that were sort of like rolled off the sides of the hill. There's actually one slab of rock that kind of slid down. He's found like a 8-foot section of rock and he's standing on top of it, kind of like pointing and barking orders, and aides are running up and asking him questions and he's answering. Um, he's busy. He's busy generaling right now. You could, Ezra, since you did make the cute sort of motions with your hands, you could probably climb a tree to get a better vantage point. Hard to nap in a tree, though.
What kinds of preparations are the soldiers doing? Setting up camp, building, like, are they doing any kind of like fortification building?
Yes, they are. They are stacking up. They're cutting down some trees, but not too many. They're hammering in stakes. They're stacking up stones. They're covering up the ditches with like sticks and laying sod on top, so that when the horses step in them, they'll just go right in, um, or the men for that matter. Uh, yeah, yeah, they are. No, the soldiers are all busy. Yes.
We could put that ring on now. I'm a halfling. What am I gonna do?
I don't
What
know.
could one
Can
half
can
man
I
do against such reckless hate, such
I mean,
reckless camp laying?
can I kind of look around and see? Right, I'm a soldier, so I've seen battle before. Uh, Look around for like the most likely spots for, um, getting flanked. Not necessarily ambushes, but like, can I try to scout the layout of this place to figure out, all right, if we're trying to force the enemy to come a certain way, what are the other weak spots?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Is that perception?
Um,
Investigation? What do you want me to roll?
yeah, whichever. That's fine. I mean,
That's
yeah.
okay. I only rolled an 11.
It looks like they're pretty well covered from what you can see.
All right. So what we need to do is figure out where the mages are going to be.
Yeah, I'm worried about like there's all these trees and boulders on the inclines on either side, but there's a number of spells that could probably be used to really wreck up whoever's in the rear, kind of in between this, in the crease.
Well, I looked. I didn't find anything. So I've got nothing to add to this. Like, oh, these guys are doing a pretty good job.
From a
Um,
soldiering point of view, they're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll throw. Hey, since we're here, let's see if they laid a trap in the trap. I'll cast detect magic to see if there's any weird magic around, and then I'll just kind of walk around camp and see if I notice anything nefarious for 10 minutes.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, no. There's going to be some magical items that officers or people have. Plus there's some Fey locals that have joined this legion. But for what you're looking for, no.
Uh, Jana. Great.
Jana!
Yeah, Ezra will climb a tree and look around.
Make me an athletics check.
You bet. 17.
Oh, Ezra, like a giant bald squirrel, scampers up a nearby fir.
Mostly bald. I have hair.
Hmm. You think a squirrel would
Uh,
say you have hair?
yeah, I want to look all around. I want to really get an idea of what's going on up here. I want to see if I see anything that looks like approaching armies. I want to see anything like assassins in the trees, or like Othos disguised as birds. Really get a good, like, I want to take in the whole tableau.
Do you want to make a perception check about this?
If you would allow me to roll a dice, I would love to roll a dice. 23.
Um, at first, you don't really see much. It, looks exactly as I've described it, but you do notice after a minute or two that it looks like there's some scouts that are sort of slinking on the edge of the forest, trying to find out where Skip's forces are. Enemy scouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we want them to know, right? Ezra descends the tree and asks the whole group to huddle up. Hey, I saw some scouts. It looked like they were the Emperor's scouts, trying to get a gauge on where Skip's forces are.
We should kill them, Owen says. I'm a paladin.
Should we like try to flush them out or let them observe? What do you guys think? Let's. The Paladin's right. Let's go kill them.
Don't we want them to know that we're here, though?
That's what I was
Being
thinking,
normal?
but we don't want like we could scare them off so they don't get a great idea of how many people there are or things like that.
But they'll know we're here, and we're the greatest weapon.
Gelidus the Modest strikes again.
Let's tell some of the officers and they'll decide what to do because they're smarter than us. They're real soldiers.
Makes sense.
The old military intelligence one, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna go find out.
We've run it up the chain of command.
All right, you
The
find
real
out.
soldiers. That hurts a little, but yeah, let's go tell everybody else.
You didn't answer me. I very deliberately asked, "What do you guys think we should do?" And you didn't say anything.
I didn't think you were really interested in what I had to say. It's okay.
Could you ask
Look
the
at that
Crown Boy?
face.
Don't you have a whole bunch of dwarven generals in that?
Yeah, what do the generals say? Listen, we'll tell these officers. You go to you ask the generals what they want to do.
Okay.
Yes. It's been a long time since you put the crown on.
Yeah, I can't find a crown.
Hey, before you put that on, what's the key word that means that it's a bad one? Aubergine? Or will Jana kill you if you say that?
Jana, Ezra says aubergine. Jana!
Well, does everyone have safe words now?
Well, remember the last time I put it on, they had the bad one tied to a chair. So I don't know that he's going to be able to take over.
Wow. Okay. I think if you tell us,
I'll be fine.
It-
I put the thing on.
that's the thing, is that was the word. I'm pretty sure that was what it was last time. Is if you tell us you're fine, it means you're not.
I put the crown on.
Oh God.
All right. Roll me a d10.
6.
Okay. That same thing that always happens where like the world sort of like has this like woozy moment where reality bends and then the like other comes forward. Um, and this one is unfamiliar to you. Hey, can you hear me, lad?
Sure can. Who's this?
Hey, I'm the friendly fucking uncle. Now, what is it I can do for you?
Well, we're about to go into battle, and I was hoping to get some insight onto what some of the old kings and generals thought we should do.
Ooh, hold on a second. Hey, all you fucks, come over here. um, he's like, all right, I've got some of them here anyway. A battle, you say?
Yes. So I'll describe where we are and what the plan is, and tell them that we've done a little recon and seen some of their scouts in the woods.
You hear him repeating these things out loud as you say them. Seems like they found some scouts. Right. So what is it you want to know?
Should we go out and attack the scouts, or do we want to wait and let them attack because we know they're coming?
What's the objective here?
There's another. I explained there's another army that's going to come, and we're the anvil. We're waiting on the hammer.
Oh, it's the old hammer and anvil. Hey, oh, I love that one. uh, great. Well, what are the factors that you don't know about, or what are the potential factors on which this battle might hinge?
Uh, we don't know where the mages are, and we don't know how much butter they have.
Is that a code for something?
No,
Hmm. You're a crafty one. The mages, you say. So you need to know where the mages are.
yes, or at least where they'll be attacking from.
Well, then you're going to have to take a prisoner and question them, aren't you?
Yeah, we should take a prisoner, question them.
That's right. Get yourself a prisoner, lad. And then, stick something up under his fingernails or, try to cut his balls off or some shite.
Butter him right up.
The, but the butcher's not going to help anything. Do you have any
Thanks.
rolls?
What's your name?
Ah, I told you. I'm just a friendly uncle.
How are you in the dwarven helm of kings if you're
Oh,
just a friendly uncle?
there's more of us here than you know about, lad. Many more. Stumbled upon something interesting in here.
What's that?
You've got to find a place for your granny. That's what you've got to find. If you don't, we're going to find a place for her first.
What kind of place? Like a
A
metaphorical
nice.
place?
No. Spot for her to be. To come back.
All right. Okay.
You know, a young woman perhaps. A dwarf whose body she can borrow to set things right.
She can borrow mine.
Ha! Well, first of all, no, she can't. And
Oh,
second of all, no, I don't think she'd enjoy being in her own grandson's body. Besides, it might take a while.
does it have to be a dwarf?
No, but you might piss her off if you don't get a dwarf.
All right. I'll keep an eye out.
Right? Good luck, lad. I'll be seeing you around.
Thanks. See you later, Unc.
It's like,
I'm gonna take the helmet off.
How'd it go?
I don't remember, but I think we need to go capture one of those guys and find out. He might know where the mages are gonna attack from.
All right. Attack plan Delta.
The fuck are you talking about? Just go get one of those guys.
Okay.
what's a
It's Delta,
delta?
guys.
There's no river here. Well, actually, there probably used to be one, based on where we are. I think we should send Gelidus and Jana. Go catch us a scout.
The
Wait, you want me
sneak
to
and the
scout with Janet?
non-sneak.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we send Owen and Jana?
I mean, Owen's just as bad as I am.
He's less sneaky than I'll go.
I could take my armor off if you guys want to send me.
I was picking the
I've never
players
done
that
that before.
weren't here.
Owen says, no,
No.
don't take your armor off.
All
Why
right.
don't we all go?
I'm here. Sorry. What?
Good.
I could do the old I got a piss trick again.
Okay,
How far
first of
away
all,
were
Jenna,
they?
you missed a lot. Okay, someone said you didn't look good. There was call-ins. People were screaming your name. It was a whole thing. Someone put the hat on. Now you're going to go capture some scouts.
Okay.
How far, Ezra? How far were the scouts from us?
To quote you, I don't remember. How far away are they, Phil? They were in the
Um,
woods, like at the edge of camp.
no, they're way down in the valley.
They're way down in the valley. Way down in the valley-o.
All right, let's go get one.
All right. So,
After
saddling
this,
up, riding down the hill.
taking a nap.
Are we all going, or is it just Zerwin and Jana?
No, let's all go.
Yeah, you're not. You.
It's
It
the,
would
it's the
take
Itchy
you
and Scratchy
100
show.
men. It would take you 100 men to keep me away from this mission.
You guys, how not here am I?
You're,
Yeah, I think you've probably caught up at this
yeah,
point.
you're here now. You're coming with. Come on, we're all going.
Oh, yay! I'm
By the
here
way,
now.
thanks to the Yokai Watcher, we know that Scratchy is the cat and the one who always dies. So that's probably Jana.
I think actually the eternal torture of Scratchy is that he never dies. He
Well,
comes
just
back
comes
over and
back.
over and over and over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, he never permanently dies, I guess. Oh, Itchy, you evil bastard. Never mind, Jana's Itchy. Okay. All right, so you're all going. You're all going. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're going down the mountain to kidnap a scout. So everybody make me a stealth roll.
Well, there's the first critical fail of the night. But I'm a halfling.
I rolled a 10.
18.
I rolled a 4.
Yes.
18.
Okay.
23.
Nice work, Dirkus. Okay. So Gelidus is the one. All right. So Jana and Dirk and Ezra, you guys are like creeping down the mountainside, like really doing pretty good. And Serwin's doing okay, but occasionally he's like, you know, reaching into his pack and like rummaging around in it. And like at one point he like, you know, picks up a rock. He's like, "Hey, did you guys see this?" And then drops it again.
Owen also rolled a 10, by the way.
Good.
He
But
rolled
the worst by far is Gelidus, who's the only way you can really describe it is like a clanking nightmare of sound as it rumbles down the mountainside. And oftentimes you look over your shoulder and think, how could something that small be that fucking loud? As the Kender in plate armor manages to bounce off of every open-faced rock and smash his scabbard on every hollow trunk the entire way down the mountain.
And the sun keeps reflecting off of his armor into my eyes. It's awful.
Yes, Yokai Watcher says, but he dies every time and is resurrected off screen. Truly a fate worse than death. Good point, yeah. All right. So it's no surprise then that when you get down to the spot where the scouts were, there's nobody there.
The Prometheus of our times.
Are you sure you saw anyone down here, Zerwin or Ezra? Who saw them?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's good. We scared him off.
Oh my God. I love the tomato wolves. You guys are my favorite.
Ow.
All right, I'm going to bed. This has been the worst.
Here?
And I'm going to bed.
Okay.
No, I'm going to bed. And Ezra turns and starts walking back up the hill.
Huh.
Did he bring a bed?
You didn't bring your pack with you?
I brought my pack, but like it doesn't have posts.
Since we're here, shouldn't we look around? Maybe we can find the tracks and we can track them even farther.
I'm an excellent tracker.
It's the first time he's been right about something in a while. He is an excellent tracker.
I'm an amazing tracker. I'm right about things all the time. Just nobody listens to me
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
because they're intimidated by my charisma.
I couldn't hear you over Gelidus tromping around.
Your raw animal magnetism.
Yeah, he's gonna crit fail the dirt.
Was that
To be
me?
fair, I have been in the woods and thought a squirrel was a black bear. So
I thought it was Owen making all that noise.
Dirk, you want to make me a survival check?
Yeah. Oh, it's just a 19.
You do find some tracks. Looks like 2 sets.
Human?
Yes.
Do they have smells?
I don't know. Are you getting down and sniffing the ground?
I mean, I'm sniffing the ground. I wouldn't frame it as getting down.
Are you bringing the ground up
I'm
to your
smelling
nose?
it. If you're asking me if I'm smelling it, I'm smelling it.
Okay. Dirk gets down on all fours next to a pair of tracks and starts sniffing them. They don't seem to have an odor. You do smell like a loamy, earthy. That's the soil here.
They smell like dirt. The people we're looking for. And they went that way. And I point in the direction that they went from my
oh no,
tracking
not the mushroom zombies. They're here too.
No, these are different. It's just earth.
Dirk, it looks like
Zombies.
these sets of footprints were walking up and then very suddenly stopped and then moved quickly, like 90-degree angle, sort of up and away.
They went that way. It looks from the tracks like maybe they heard something and changed direction very quickly. I don't have any more information.
All
But
right.
they went that way.
Dwarves are natural sprinters, very dangerous over short distances.
This is known.
I don't know if that's true, guys.
These tracks are pretty fresh. Probably sometime in the last few days.
They're getting a lot less fresh as you all sit around staring dumbly at
Why
Dirk's
don't we?
ass.
Why don't we stay here, and Dirk and Jana go track these guys down? Bring one back.
Okay.
Okay. Dirk and
But
Jana.
Ezra,
If you need
Ezra,
help,
you go to
if
bed.
you need help, make the sound of a bird.
Which one?
Zerwin doesn't know the different kinds of birds.
Yeah. Just what do you mean? Which one? Make a bird sound.
I
Karee
can
karoo.
literally
Karee
talk to all
karoo.
of the birds.
Karee karoo. That one.
Peru.
Make that bird sound.
Yeah.
Why do you always want me to do kookaburra sounds? Why can't we do something else? This is fine. A karoo.
Attaboy.
But not, I didn't mean it now. That was just me repeating that I know what you're talking about. I haven't found anything yet. Jenna, we should go.
Okay, Dirk and Jana make me stealth checks. Now you can make them at advantage.
What? That's bullshit.
What's bullshit?
21.
Now they can make
It's
him an
not. It's
advantage.
okay.
Yeah, they left the obnoxiously loud assholes behind.
18.
See? Now it is the
Slightly.
notoriously quiet, polite people hunting things down.
Yeah. The Dragonborn Ranger and the Assassin. Okay, so what'd you get? An 18 and a 21? Okay. Yeah, and also Dirk, make me another survival roll so that you can see how much faster than them you are traveling.
19.
Okay.
Oh, and if we are in a forest, I have natural explorer, which means hold on, that's different. I am not I can travel quickly without obstacles getting in my way when I'm in a forest.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow you down. Is that what it says?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. You're going to outpace Jana on this one. I'm not sure how comfortable you are with that, but you're going to be moving about twice as fast as Jana is.
I'm very comfortable with that.
Okay. Jana, Dirk quickly leaves you behind.
It's okay. I can Jenna, track me.
Seems rude and also bad tactics, but sure.
Make me a perception.
A key call when I find them.
If I hear that, I'm not coming.
What do you want me to roll?
No, Dirk
Perception?
needs to make a perception check.
Oh, I need to make a perception check.
Yeah.
All right, it's an
This
18.
This is the dumbest chase scene ever, and I'm a fan of it in every way. What was it?
18.
Okay. Well, you've been rolling well. So you've outpaced Jana by just a couple minutes when you look up and see that one of them is hiding in a tree with a bow, waiting for you to walk underneath it, and the other one looks like he's hiding behind a tree in front of you.
Do they see me? Do I perceive that
They
have
absolutely see you.
Key call! Key call! Cuckoo!
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. But before I go around any like corners,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like when I think I'm getting close to where Dirk is, I'm gonna slow down and try to be stealthy.
I'm also going to just become invisible now.
How are you gonna do that?
What?
How are you going to become invisible?
Nature's veil.
Okay. Read it out.
I draw on the powers of nature to hide myself from view briefly. As a bonus action, I can magically become invisible along with any equipment I'm wearing.
Okay. For how long?
Until the start of my next turn.
Okay, we're not in combat. So that means 6 to 8 seconds.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it for 6 to 8 seconds, and then I'm going to get behind the guy in the tree. I'm going to get to the other side of the tree.
Well, you can't do that. You saw him up a ways, but you can get behind a tree near you. So you're not
Yeah, I'm
gonna
getting
want to
behind it. Okay, I'm getting behind a tree that's near me.
see. Okay.
I'm getting myself out of the sight lines of the people who can see me.
Yeah. How loud did you make the key karoo sounds? As
I
loud as you
did
did
that
just then?
before. I did that beforehand.
Yep. Janet absolutely hears them. I'm wondering if Ezra, Gelidus, and Zerwin hear them.
Yeah, no, they're very loud. I'm loud.
Yeah. Gelidus, Ezra, Zerwin, why don't you make me a perception hearing check?
14.
21.
25.
Oh, I was really hoping it was only Zerwin because he's like, I'm not going to go. It was the wrong sound. Okay.
Guy's being an asshole about the bird sounds. Fuck him.
Yeah, Zerwin and Gelidus, you do hear faintly in the distance Dirk make some strange, like, Zerwin, you're like, is that a bird? And Gelidus, you're like, that is absolutely not a fucking bird.
No, it sounds like Dirk is getting strangled. You guys hear that?
All right. Oh, that's not the sound we agreed upon.
That's
Should we
true.
go?
It could be a trap.
Should we go?
I think you guys are making stuff up. I didn't hear anything.
It's because you're
Go
not
to
tall.
bed.
And you're tired. I'm tired too. I get it.
Let's go.
All right, now I'm definitely going because I need to walk away from Gelidus.
It worked.
All right. Okay. Jenna, what's your plan to approach the situation?
I'm going to approach stealthily and carefully.
That's what we're doing.
I'm doing it first, further ahead.
No,
Yeah,
you're
much
not
better.
doing that. Yeah.
I'm not doing
No, they're not
You
being
suck it
stealthy
up.
at all.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna sneak.
okay. You see Dirk appear as you like come sort of like over this little like ridge area. You see Dirk suddenly appear out of thin air behind a tree. Dirk, you see Jana behind you as your back is towards the tree now. The two of you make
I
eye
go,
contact. It sounds like he's saying someone trying to start a chainsaw over there in the woods somewhere.
fine. I telepathically say they're over here and there's a guy with an arrow in the trees.
Just an arrow though,
Does-
no bow, so you're
Yeah, it
safe.
doesn't
Just
sound
an
like a
arrow.
big deal. He's
Got
just
an
holding
arrow.
an arrow. He's gonna like throw it like a dart.
No, not a weapon arrow, just a carved out directional arrow, like from a sign. He's in a tree.
All right, can we frag this guy? Where is he?
Kika! Kika!
Sneak back to Dirk so we can actually make a plan. Okay, but all right. I'm gonna sneak back to Dirk
Okay.
or close to Dirk.
Okay, you arrive next to Dirk behind the trunk of a massive hemlock.
How many? Dirk, I'm asking you, how many? I'm asking you quietly, but it's possible that I can't be heard.
Oh, two. We were tracking two of them. We found them. I found them. There one's in the tree. The other one's over there. I say you go kill that one while I wait until you kill that one.
Wait, your plan is for me to kill both of them while you do nothing?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm maintaining a perimeter.
Oh, I see. This is why we don't let you do plans.
This is a really good plan. You're so good at killing things. I'm being loud now. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna kill the one in the tree. Can you sneak up on the one on the ground?
The one over there.
Yeah.
I don't
In
know.
the
Does he look?
distance, you hear like crashing through the underbrush coming towards you.
Oh,
Jesus.
no way Zerwin's getting him first, and I start going directly for the one that's on the ground. I don't wait for a signal.
Okay, you pop around the hemlock tree, and they're like running away, literally, both of them. Like one's like scrambling down out of the tree, the other one's like looking over his shoulder as he runs.
Oh, son of an ogre's nuts! And I start running after it. Come on, Jana!
Oh,
You messed up the plan!
Someone write that
Can
in
we
quotes.
can we hear this?
Yeah, you probably hear Dirk yell, "Son of an ogre's nuts!" really
All right, so
loud.
I start running through the woods.
oh my God.
Guess we're running
We all
now.
start hearing the Benny Hill theme song start playing.
This is the best. These are the purest moments of our joy. Okay. Yeah, Dirk is real fast in the woods. He moves literally
Very
twice as fast. So Dirk, you're gonna be able to catch the one in back and that was up in the tree.
Yeah.
What's your plan though when you catch him?
I don't know.
That's a bad plan. Okay,
Anger.
so you run into the back of him.
No, I'm gonna hit him with something. I'm gonna distance strike him with an axe from behind.
Hit him with something non-lethal.
You can choose.
Literally has my axe ever killed anybody?
There.
True.
It is
Choose to
a
do-
non-lethal. It is practically pepper spray. It is called a battle axe, and I think that's just branding.
All right, just for that,
That's
we shall
brand.
spend and draw some points until he crits with that axe and kills the guy.
The brand is battle.
Yeah. Battle axe spray. It's in my bag. I smell amazing.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm about to kill this bitch, aren't I? It's fine.
Finn, you've made it just in time. Did you just hear that rant that just happened? It was amazing.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna hit him with an axe.
Okay, let's see your roll.
It's a 19.
Okay. Roll your damage.
12.
Okay. He
Okay,
dies.
Tom,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
he's a bird.
No, 12 hit points would smite many first level characters. He's not a first level character. He's a second level character. You do bury your battle axe blade in his shoulder, and he shrieks with pain and
Yeah,
falls to the ground.
I keep
Uh,
running. No, what I do is I'm gonna distance strike. Is the other one within like how far away is the other one?
30 yards, so
Hard.
90 feet.
I thought that was gonna be 10 feet. Okay, then I don't distance strike.
Okay.
But I'm gonna shoot him with a longbow.
You can stop, pull your battle axe away, pull out your longbow, knock an arrow, and fire. But he's going to be further at that point. It's going to be harder to hit him.
This is the same round. You're choosing to attack with another weapon in the same round. Is that what you want to do?
My allowed to do that?
Yeah, all you have to do is drop the axe instead of holster.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not collecting the axe. If I lose it, I never have to use it again.
With the way that rules is written in 5th edition is you can just drop the weapon you're holding and use another weapon.
Yeah. Axe in the shoulder.
Let go.
Bow, shoot the person.
So he's behind partial cover, but you can make the shot.
Okay, hold on. Can I also do real quick? Because I feel like I can do this. Can I do lightning arrow? Can I cast bonus action lightning arrow? I'm going to use lightning arrow on this one.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah. So it's a bonus action which I take immediately after hitting or missing a target with a ranged attack using a weapon. So I'm going to shoot this arrow at this person.
Okay.
And then the ammunition is going to turn into a lightning bolt. This guy's going to die. But that's important. It's important that we have dead people.
Rough.
So that's a 23 with the longbow.
You
And
hit.
I get when I hit with a lightning arrow, I do 48. So that's 20
20
damage.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On a lightning arrow.
He screams in pain, and falls over. You can't see him anymore. He's fallen.
Yeah, but he's probably smoking, so I'm just gonna head in that direction just to find him.
Okay.
Listen, if I got struck by lightning, I'd want to take a cigarette out as well.
You have been struck by lightning.
Several times, and I didn't have a cigarette.
But he wanted it.
All right. The guy whose axe you have buried in the back of his shoulder is going to stab you in the back.
Frick.
Jesus, how far away are we?
This has been
We're
one
taking our
round.
time.
It's been one round. Do I hit you on a 20, Dirk?
Yeah, my armor's 15.
Okay. He backstabs you for 24 damage.
Asshole.
Yeah. Gianna, you're a ways off, but you could take a shot with your bow at the guy who just stabbed Dirk in the back. Might kill him.
Sorry, just in the part that I missed, did we discuss keeping someone alive?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very important. It's part of this is the reason we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, Dirk's fancy crown told him to capture a scout.
I don't have a fancy crown. I just am
Zerwin.
Zerwin's fancy
Zerwin.
crown, sorry.
The only thing that would make it weirder if he gave it to Dirk. Okay, I'm not going to take a shot. I'm going to dash so I can get there faster.
Okay. Dirk, you take off, move towards the spot where the other one landed, the other guy dropped. Okay. He's not there. There is a blood trail that looks like it's crawled off into the woods, which you can track. Jana,
Different
you
woods
arrive.
than we're
You arrive at the first man who has an axe buried in the back of his shoulder. He looks like he wants to fight you.
at. Oh god.
He looks like he wants to fight me?
Oh yeah, in other words, he's going to swing at you, but it's not his turn yet.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
I'll fight him.
hey.
I will oblige and fight him. Do I hit on a 21?
Yeah.
$13 damage. Can I? So since I'm using a not ranged weapon, can I choose to like not stab him anywhere fatal?
No.
These are stupid rolls. Okay. Well, 13 damage.
Yeah, he dies.
God damn it.
Why did you do that?
You're not
There's
here.
Yeah.
nothing
not-
like getting
I'm
together
out
with
of
your
game.
friends on a Sunday night. Guys, do you remember how well things went in the last 2 sessions? Do you remember like how flawlessly we executed simple and well thought out plans?
It's like, no, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't here.
That doesn't sound like us. To be fair.
David Gelidus, you keep ruining plans and doing things recklessly without communicating effectively with the team.
You're
We're
right.
gonna have a
One might
conversation
conclude that
when I'm back.
Gelidus is the problem.
Gelidus,
I'll try better,
What?
guys.
this is really bad.
Okay,
Okay,
Dirk.
they're both dead. Are they both
No.
dead? They're both dead.
No.
They're not both dead.
But Dirk thinks he left one alive, and now he's tracking one through. So this guy's crawled into the brush. You follow the blood trail. He's like wedged himself down into this little cave. You want to go after him?
I mean, like, paint this picture for me. He's wedged himself down into like this cave. What?
Okay. Uh, Wampa Hoofa's trail. Remember the trail we took up the forehead, and there was those series of like small caves where the boulders sort of fell in each other. That's what it looks like. Like there's these
Okay.
little tiny caves where the boulders have fallen on top of each other, and he's crawled in one, and you can't. It's like kind of dark in there, but you know the blood went in there. How's your
Can I
dark
cool
vision?
it? It's not great. Well, I guess I am in combat, so like I can see in the dark. I can see in the dark in combat.
Oh yeah, he's definitely back there. You can see he's like holding some sort of blade, waiting for you to crawl in after him.
All right. I'm gonna say, hey, don't be a prick. Okay.
Don't be a prick! You
Um.
shot me with an arrow.
Yeah. No. I mean, if you try to be a prick, I'm gonna kill you with the fire that comes out of my face.
Fuck you! I'm gonna stab you.
So I just exhale like exasperated flame, and I'm like, I'm not fucking kidding. Can we have a surrender? I'm gonna interrogate you, and if you don't give me information, I will torture you. But we can get to that. Just don't make me kill you like a raccoon that I want to eat like bacon.
I'd rather go down swinging than be tortured. So fuck off.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name. My name is I'm gonna stabby McStabberson. Come on in here and get me, fuckhead.
I want to kill you for using those words.
Jenna, you hear
That
Dirk like lecturing of Stone up
I
ahead
sit
somewhere.
down cross-legged in front of the cave.
Don't kill that guy. The other one accidentally died.
I might kill that guy. I do not care. Do you know what he just said to me? I might kill this guy.
Zerwin, Azra, and Geldis, you hear Dirk yelling.
I was gonna say, did we get lost? Is that what happened?
No, what are you talking? It's been like 30 seconds. Yeah.
All right, I take out my deck of cards and I just throw one into the cave.
Okay. It's a good plan. You hear screaming.
Yeah.
Like terrible, terrible screaming. And he starts like
I'm just waiting
scrabbling
to
out towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grapple him.
Sure, make me an attack roll.
It's not like a strength roll or anything. It's just that. I got a 16.
Okay. Yeah. Now just an opposed strength roll to see if you can hold him down.
So that's just a normal strength, not a saving or anything.
Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier and say what you rolled.
I got an 8.
Oh, we got an 11. Okay, you grapple him, but he squirms away and like kicks you in the face. While he's screaming, like you think it's the sheer terror.
Yeah.
And like in the hole you see there's a giant fucking scorpion that's like taking up most of that cave and it's like clawing at the entrance trying to get out of him. And he can't, like, nothing matters to him. He's like, he's trying to get away so bad.
I start laughing hysterically, even though I just got kicked in the face. That fucking rules.
Okay, the rest of you arrive to expedite this whole process. There's a bloodied man with an arrow and a char mark on the back of his thigh who's screaming like the end of the world is happening and scrabbling on all fours to get away from what looks like a giant scorpion trying to force its way out of a cave. And Dirk is laughing. And
Oh
scene.
man, no, get the guy. The scorpion's not real. It's a card. Oh god, get that guy. That guy. You should have seen his face when he first came out. Oh,
Get him like,
man.
kill him. Jana got the
I-
other guy.
I dive
I
on
don't
him.
know.
I dive
Did
on
you
him.
see
Try to
Jenna?
grapple him.
Make an attack
Don't
roll,
do-
Zerwin.
Don't kill this one. The other one died.
Is it?
It's just
Did
an
you just?
it's just an 11.
I think it's an
Zerwin
athletics
dives
check.
on the rocks, but the guy is so terrified that, like, through sheer like chaos energy, he like flips out of the way.
Oh, would somebody just throw a tent at him or something?
Wouldn't have mattered, Ezra. I would have gotten the same thing.
Okay.
Same modifier.
He's running away?
Running is a strong word. He's like crawl flopping down these series of stones.
Did we
Like his voice is now hoarse from screaming.
I'm gonna try to hit him with a hypnotic pattern. Okay. And let me double check. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on the roll too because I'm out of F bombs.
He rolled a 7.
Okay. Well, what's his wisdom save?
That is his wisdom save, a 7.
Oh, all right. Then yeah, he's charmed and incapacitated.
Okay.
So he has a speed of 0. Okay. Now, okay, before anybody does anything, we have a full 60 seconds here. As soon as you like shake him or like hurt him, he comes out of that charm. So let's really gently grapple him, tie him up, and then we'll go interrogate him like we talked about. Great work, everyone. This didn't go exactly the way I had planned, but it came together in the end.
I feel like everyone's putting a lot of work right now. All right. So who's tying Charles up?
Owen and Zerwin, can you grab the guy, please, before the spell ends?
Just real quick. While he was in the
Sure.
cave, he told me that his name is Charles.
Don't worry, Charles, you're going to be fine, provided you tell us everything we want to know.
Yeah, I'll tie him up.
Okay. That was 9 seconds before the spell ended. All right. Zerwin grabs him and binds the guy's hands and feet. He comes out of his haze and looks around at all of you and says, "Did you kill the fucking scorpion? Tell me you killed the scorpion. Is it gone? Is the fucking scorpion gone?"
Why would I kill it? It's my best friend.
He's like trying to look back to the hole to see if the scorpion's still there. Did it get out? Did Chaos Supermarket is still here? Where is it? Where the fucking go?
Maybe he got out. Maybe he didn't. Maybe fuck yourself.
Where are the mages?
Yeah,
What?
the mages.
Otho.
He I don't know about any mages.
This is gonna go bad for you.
You know, it's gonna go real bad.
Make me intimidation rolls, Zerman.
Can Dirk give him the help action? Because he said, yeah, it's going to be really bad.
Sure.
Yeah, I do that.
Roll with advantage, Zerwin.
Let's see. That's gonna be a 22.
She like
I
shrinks
say
back.
we're gonna
Okay.
get that scorpion back here if you don't tell us what we want to know.
Oh, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. What do you want to know? The mages. Otho. Otho and his mages. Yeah. What about him? What about him?
Where are they
Where are
coming
they?
from?
They're with the army. They'll be here. I don't know, soon.
How many of them are there?
How many of the mages?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just a fucking scout. It's
Wrong answer. That's
four.
the wrong answer.
At least three.
Do you know where they're gonna be coming from? Which direction?
Up the valley.
How
The
do you guys
army.
normally? Are they usually behind the front lines, or do they
Oh,
lead from out front?
no, they'll probably they'll wait on a scouting report and then they'll try to map the area out and make a plan of attack. That's what they do. So uh, once they get a scouting report, they'll probably um, well, I guess they probably try to sneak up through the woods and use magic to bring boulders down on the defenders' heads. That's what I would guess.
Good guess.
Pull that, Ezra.
That's
You
me.
guys think if we put that ring on him, we could? It's tied directly to Qual, or can we use whatever that ring is to tell him to do what we want?
Wouldn't it make him do what Otho wanted him to do?
That's what I meant. I don't know.
If
You
you
can
want,
make an Arcana roll, Ezra and Gelidus.
yeah, Ezra squints at the ring that he's still holding in his hand. 18.
22.
Ezra, you're not sure. Gelidus, this was definitely a curse ring, and it was a compel curse. So, in theory, whoever you put the ring on will be cursed similarly and similarly compelled.
Can we compel this guy to give Otho a report that we want him to have?
That makes sense.
So then we can try to bet where he will attack from.
Ezra, you still got that ring?
Yeah, you and I are both looking at it as we speak.
Well, it could have fallen.
You mean the one you guys are staring at intently right now?
Yeah, the one that we just examined closely using our skill with magic. Yes, I do still have it. Here it is in my hand.
So if you slip on somebody's finger, it forces them to do what you want.
Okay.
Or probably slowly kills you if you don't do what you said you were going to do.
Okay.
So one of you magic users put it on him and compel him to tell Otho where we want him to attack and to not take the ring off no matter what.
All right. Charles, can I call you Charlie?
Who the fuck is Charles?
Didn't you
Jesus,
say
he's-
your name is Charles?
I
Put
never
the ring on
said
him
my
and
name
then
was
tell him
Charles.
now your
What?
name's Charles.
My name is not Charles.
What's your name?
He lied to me.
Richard.
God.
Yeah, I don't know if
Rich-
you can trust this guy.
Richard, can I call you Rich?
Okay. Just
All right.
keep the scorpion away from me.
Yeah. Don't worry. The Scorpion's Dirk's friend.
That guy doesn't have any friends. I can
I
tell.
do.
All
I do
right.
have lots
Listen.
of friends.
Okay. Conversation over. Listen. You're talking about my best friend right there. Frankly,
See?
how dare you? We take good
Thank you.
care of you, Interrogate you real
I'm
nice, like
sorry.
without pulling your fingernails out
I
or
didn't
anything.
realize you didn't have any friends either. I apologize.
All right, Ezra puts the ring on him.
Great. What do you say?
Hey, what did you guys want me to say to him?
Uh-oh,
right.
clock's ticking.
You're gonna go back to Otho, and you're gonna tell him
To
that
come right this way,
Yeah.
directly this way. There's an opening that's not being guarded well. This is the
Not
where
this-
that you guys should attack from.
yeah, the mages need to come right through here. They need to attack right through this way. There's an opening in the
Right here.
lines.
Right where we are
There's
right now.
a strategic flaw in Skip's defensive planning.
So
And
right,
that's the way that
right
we
by
have to
where the
go
giant
through.
fucking scorpion was.
Yeah.
And down the path that we chase you on, that's the path.
Should
Yeah,
we
exactly the path that you went.
should I tell him about the scorpion?
No. Leave the scorpion out of it.
That feels dishonest, but okay. I feel like I should do it.
And do not, under any circumstances, say that you communicated with anybody from Skip's army, including us. You may not tell.
Met them or saw.
That's a lie,
them.
but I'll do it for you guys because you're pretty great. He points to Ezra.
Yeah. Also, wipe better in the future.
Ezra turns to the group.
He
Motions for
turns
the
around and
group.
starts walking back towards the army. See you guys later.
Do you guys think?
Does he still have the ring on?
Do you guys think
Yeah.
there's any
He
possibility?
still got the ring on.
He has to wear. He can't take it off now.
Yeah, it's a ring.
You can't get the
That's
ring
what-
off. It's a curse.
That's
Yeah,
what's
curse.
That's what's compelling him.
I'd
But
like to
he's
point
still
out
got it.
that you just used an evil wizard's curse on a perfectly innocent scout after you
He
murdered
wasn't
his
innocent.
friend.
He called himself Stabby McStabberson.
Because you shot him in the back and were threatening to torture him.
It's fine. Owen's a paladin.
Guys,
I am a
Guys.
paladin.
guys,
What?
Bill, would you give me what did the ring look like physically? Like,
It was
Can you
pretty
tell me anything about it?
unremarkable. It was probably gold plated.
so pretty but unremarkable. Okay, so the one thing that occurred to me is, do you think there's any possibility that Otho will realize, like, oh, this guy's wearing a ring that looks an awful lot like the cursed ring I put on the guy who just got stolen from his estate?
The fuck you
Yeah,
talking
you're right.
about?
It's fine. I'm just worried that maybe Otho will realize our little gambit here. That's all.
Feels like you're trying to like share responsibility and blame after you've done the thing. And I gotta be honest, I'm not comfortable with that.
I did what I okay. Listen. You know how you get tired, and sometimes things seem sillier and goofier when you get tired, and then you hit a wall, and then it's less and exponentially less and less fun the more tired you get after that point. Ezra's hit that point. And frankly, I'm a little disgusted with the way we've handled some of these things tonight, and I thought I had removed myself from this situation. I thought I had gone to bed. And now this is being put on me. This is my fault. I did what I was told.
I'm sorry, who told you to put the ring on the...
I did.
Oh, you listened to Gelidus.
So, we're going to go take a nap.
I think it's gonna be fine. Let's go take a nap.
Yeah, let's go take a nap. I need a nap.
Yeah, I feel like I'm suffering from some level of exhaustion.
I lost my dice roller. Hold on.
Yeah, roll them dice. Roll them bones.
Keep rolling.
Okay. This is an opportunity for you. I'm going to tell you what I rolled for Otho's perception. I rolled an 18 without any of his bonuses. This is one of those opportunities when you can pool your danger awesome points and force me to reroll, if you like.
How much does it
Yeah.
cost to force you to reroll?
I think it's
20.
20.
We
Bam,
don't even need
20
to
from
pull it.
Gelidus.
Zerwin's, Zerwin's got it?
20 from Gelidus.
20 from Gelidus.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How many do you have?
I had 26.
How many does Zerwin have?
90 some.
Zerwin needs them more than I do.
That's the
roll.
word.
I can
can't
give
stand
them.
that attitude.
I can give them to Gelidus when he needs a roll, though. Like we can use them whenever.
Okay,
Sure.
the second roll was an 11, so that's an improvement of 7 points. All right. Very good. Okay. You don't know if that means he recognized the ring or not, but yeah, it's a really good question, Finn. Finn wants to know what's the party's alignment. It's a solid question. You just did a one person dirty.
Very gray.
What's ATP at this point?
Our alignment is like chaotic tired.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Okay, so my question is, where are you going to do your sleepy time? Are you going to do it right here in the woods? Are you going to go back up
No.
to the camp?
Yeah.
We're not slumming it in the woods.
Back at camp.
I like
Protected by all those soldiers.
There's been some great quotes from this game. Chaotic Tired is a pretty good one. Yeah. All right, so you're going to go back up. Everyone can take your long rest.
Thank goodness. Which is less and less likely to be our alignment. Good.
You wake up. So by the time you get back up there, it's probably late afternoon. Um, yeah, you probably get to sleep early evening. You wake up before dawn to, not long before dawn, a little bit before dawn, to the sound of thunder. Um, it's dark, very dark. There's no stars. There's no moon. There's only the distant rumbling of storm clouds as they roll towards the mountain valleys. At this point, you're not sure if when the sun rises, how much lighter it will become. The eastern horizon is behind you, behind the mountain pass. So the slight glow of the horizon is past the mountains. You can't see it. The first slow, heavy, fat drops of rain start to patter down. The sentries' torches start to sputter in the night, in the darkness. When the rain starts to fully hit, you realize this is going to be a long storm, not one that's just going to sweep over quickly, as they sometimes do in the mountains, but one that's been building. And there might be something magical about this storm, or it might be natural. But what dawn there will be gray and faded. And the sentry's torches have gone out, and you can't hear anything, and you can't see anything. Even those of you with night vision, how far can you see? 100 feet, maybe?
Not even.
Yeah,
I can see 300 feet.
that's a long way. All right. Yeah, Gelidus, you're going to be the first then to notice that there are things stirring at the edge of your vision, but you can't tell what they are. Creatures of some sort, maybe man-sized ish.
So once I notice them, I will use Eyes of the Night to share my dark vision with. I can do it. I can share it up to 5 people. So I will give it to the rest of the party as well.
Okay. At the very, very edge of your vision, you see that there are things moving in and out of your range. They sort of look like people, but it's kind of hard to tell. You're not sure.
Did
No
the
one else
generals
can
tell?
see them. What's that?
Did the generals tell us what their plan was? Like, are they trying to lure them in, or are we trying to like form a
No, this
solid?
this is the anvil. You're in the anvil, so you know that their plan is to sit here and hold out until the hammer strikes. The sort of gradual incline of the place that you're in s- rises up real steep where the boulders are, but otherwise it's sort of like a, you know, scraped rock and grass plain. Behind it, the bowl of trees of the valley.
Shall we take positions? What do you guys think?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I got to be out in front.
Yeah, I should probably be behind you.
Yeah.
Do you think that because it's raining, we'll be extra vulnerable to lightning damage and cold damage?
So would they.
Well, unless they're resistant to it.
Why would they be resistant to it? Aren't they just humans?
Well, yeah, but they got these magic users on their side.
Aren't we better
Wait,
magic users though?
are you not a magic user?
Yeah, but I don't.
What's all the weird shit you've been doing this whole campaign?
That's a good question. What is all the weird shit you've been doing on this campaign? Because if it wasn't magic, there's some. Listen, I'm not a king shammer, but I'm just hoping it was magic.
Me too. I, I'm just throwing out there that there's the possibility that they might be more prepared for the rain than we are, magically speaking.
Uh, well, I mean, what can we do about it now?
I mean, I can deal with it myself, but I can't help anybody else.
Are we shooting yet?
They're over 300 feet away.
Oh, okay.
We're just
I
at
was,
300 feet.
was out for a little bit.
So you guys gonna go like past the fortifications to try to get a better glimpse of what they are?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Like because they dug pits, right, and trenches.
Yeah, there's a series of trenches. You know where everything is, but yeah.
So I'll go put myself in between trenches or pit traps or something like that. Like wherever the clear path is, I'm gonna plant myself there.
Okay.
And we'll,
After you take like a dozen steps, you see what it is. It is about 30 giant, sort of fungal creature men that are like slowly like skirting around the edges, gathering. It's, it's the mushroom demons. You've seen these guys before, and they're here now. Um, it doesn't look like they're advancing. It looks like they're waiting for something.
hey guys, it's the mushroom things.
Dirk, you were right. Their it was the same guys. I knew it based on what you said the footprints smelled like.
Yeah, these are bigger though.
What do you think they want? What do you think they're
Bigger.
waiting for?
Bigger
Wait, is it
how?
the things who were in the portal?
Oh, they're just bigger. They're not like humanoid size.
Yeah, well, they're like very large humanoid size. Like if they were all the size of like the world's strongest man competitors.
Like a minotaur.
Not scared
Don't
of
get
a
any
fucking,
ideas, Zerwin.
not scared of a fucking minotaur.
We know that's true.
All right, what did we find out that they were like? What was their weakness? Like vinegar or something?
No, wasn't vinegar.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Fire?
Could have been fire. Radiant damage, yeah. Radiant damage is definitely one of them. The fire definitely could have been one of them. It's raining out right now.
All right, well,
Ezra, you
does
got anything that
anybody?
can hit them from here?
Is there anything I can what?
You got anything that can hit them from here?
Yeah,
Right.
but there was some commentary that maybe we shouldn't just be killing things or something. Do you think that this covers zombie mushrooms or no?
I mean, maybe we should tell the soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a whole army right here.
loud. All right, well, do we have anybody who has like radiant barbed wire or something?
Radiant barbed wire? Geldis
Yeah,
raises his hand. Does anyone have radiant barbed wire? And Geldis raises his hand. Let's just go back a second.
Let's go back.
Yeah, you know that spell that all the little fey creatures fly around and they rip people apart around me?
No, what?
That does radiant damage. And slows the monsters as the fey creatures tear them apart.
Well,
Pretty horrifying.
you just do that now.
Yeah, but it's centered on me. I'd have to you'd have to shoot me over there.
All right,
Okay.
I run over to wherever the command center is, and say, "Hey, there's people. I try to explain to them what the fungal demons are.
What?
Say they are. It's starting.
What the fuck is a fungal demon? What are
Let's
you
go,
talking
Todd.
about? What? Now? They're here now?
Somebody's here.
They start yelling. Start raising the alarm.
I told you that they were
Get
going
up!
to be loud. They're
It
gonna be
doesn't seem to
so
have any effect
loud.
on the demons. They're not doing anything different.
I just woke up. All right.
Soldiers are jumping out of bed, strapping gear on.
Well, just go down there, Gelidus.
You want me to just walk out there and challenge them?
There's
No,
30 of them.
don't talk. Just go and do the thing, and they won't even know that you were there. They'll be all distracted by being, like shredded and stuff. And
I'll tell you
just
what.
kill 'em.
Okay.
It's 10:50. Let's call it right there so that we can make good informed decisions when we reconvene next week.
Gross.
We would normally end in 10 minutes anyway. I'm not going to start a combat with 10 minutes left in the session. So, anybody who's still listening out there, which of the players should get a danger awesome point from the crowd as they give them each other danger awesome points? Go.
I'll give mine to Dirk for summoning a scorpion, albeit a illusional one, but scary enough.
Works.
I'll give one to Dirk for the chaotic tired. That is usually how we roll.
I'll give one to Ezra for attempting to keep us moving in the correct direction, no matter what. No matter our best attempts.
I will give one to Gelidus because he needs them because he spent them.
Go ahead, Dirk. Go ahead, Dirk.
Well, I'm gonna give mine to Jenna for killing that dude.
The dude who
He
was
accidentally died, Dirk.
Accidentally. Can I hit the non-vital organs?
okay, I'm just saying, like,
Can we just do a flesh wound?
there should be a way to just do a flesh wound.
It was really good.
Zerwin, you have been awarded a Danger Awesome point from the crowd. All right, everybody.
Thanks, crowd.
Yeah, thanks, chat. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to stop the stream. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.